Hi everyone, welcome to my show. Today I have a special guest, and that is none other than my dad, Dr. Shahid Cholehil. So if you don't know already, he's a very successful entrepreneur, and now I think we can call him a philanthropist, or as he calls, a social worker. So welcome to my show, Papa. Are you happy to be here?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Thank you for our audience.
He's very happy to be here. So this interview with my dad is not about my dad. It is about me. Okay, we're going to talk about how he raised me and the impact he had on me. It's going to be all that, and he has no idea what questions I'm going to ask him. So let's get right into it. The first question is very basic, very easy for you, Papa. Are you proud of me? Like, don't say any fake answers. We are on camera. You can say your original answer. Whatever is reality, you say that.
Actually, what is my dream, being my daughter. End of the day, what I'm looking from my children, such a way they need to take one of the biggest problem in the world and solve. So she have taken a small problem. This is my area of concern. But I'm very happy the way her track. She's beyond that. There I am proud actually. But yet to be, the impact has to be bigger than this.
Okay, so the second question is, normally people like our family who is well settled, they're well to do, girls, especially their daughters, are pampered, they're treated like princesses, and then they also get married to similar background, and their life goes like that. So, what difference did you make in my upbringing that I actually want to do something in life? Like, I don't want to be a princess. What did you do to me?
Yes, there is a difference of my upbringing. Generally, those who are with me, they always, they struggle to cope up. Whether it's a daughter or son or employee, they hate me. The reason my expectation is always very high. But see, the kind of a vision which I'm always, you know, dream very big. So matching the expectation, it is very, very difficult. The way I have raised, her upbringing is always not in a normal educational way. Because I believe that what is education, unlike the traditional way, I believe in experiences, the practical education. This is where I love education. I live for education. I die for education, even though I don't believe the current conventional educational system. So I put her in all the difficult situation, putting her alone in various places, sending her, because she hate me. I don't know whether she love me or hate me. But what I believe, end of the day, she will be on her own leg, and now she is capable to, even she's taking care of me now. I am enjoying now because of her. She take care of by giving good money also.
So, what do you have to say to my haters online who says all the success that I have right now? I know it's not big success, but whatever small things I do, like traveling and the things I buy, they say it's all funded by you, and I haven't made anything by myself. What do you have to say to my haters?
Thank you for your haters. It's a kind of a motivation. Then you reach that level. You reach that level, then I can be proud of also. More they hate you, you ensure that you have done better than. Because, even if she's a small, I always say to her, I want to be, Irfana's father, not, my daughter. This is the way her upbringing is all about, ensuring. See, she need to do bigger than me. So the way she is going, guys, honest answer, she's taking care of me and sending good money also. Every month I ask, even the first, she's taking care of me. The reason, then only we need a very responsible citizen. If she's taking care of me, then I am asking her what impact you have done to others also. Not only the way I taught her, first she should take care. Where I believe that I should ensure that my parents' entire dream I have fulfilled. So I am teaching the same also to her. You ensure all my dreams are fulfilled, including, the way her her success also accordingly. So guys, I am proud of in that area. She's giving good money. Also, I am enjoy. I'm chilling with it. Even I am telling my, even I have kept a separate account for it to ensure, my wife also not didn't see that amount. I'm chilling with that amount.
So if you guys didn't understand, my dad has very high expectations of me, not like usual fathers. So he wants me to give back to my family, give back to the society. So still, as compared to what he wants, I have reached nowhere. Okay. So another question to you, Papa, is you have made like very serious, non-conventional decisions for my life. For example, you made me, when I said I am little bored with college, you were like the first person and you were like, you drop out of college, no problem. This is a very big, scary decision, especially for parents, because most people believe education is a masses, a criteria for success. And recently, I think not recently, I had a proposal and their biggest problem was I didn't have a degree. How were you able to make such huge decision that was not accepted by society?
Yeah, what I have seen that in the world, when I travel with the people, those who are successful in terms of various level, success is a perspective. Some people will say, but what I have noticed that most of them not educated in the traditional way. So education is all about the experience. The gene is learning. Those who are went to the school the straight pathway, they didn't think left, or they don't know what is happening in the world, because the experience does matter actually. That's the way. So I think the way I have done our Ender Rising is very unique, different. I am ensuring, because if you want a success, what God is giving more difficulties. So unless and until to enjoy the happiness, you need to have a painful pathway that make you real. This is where the education, the traditional education, and the way I made a difference is actually, I think that is the one.
So what Papa did was, until my 12th standard, I was having a proper princess life. I had a driver, I had a maid, I went to a very elite school, literally with the rich kids. And then after 12th, he put me to college in Bangalore, and then he made me like take public transport and stuff like that. It's not a big deal, but for me it was. So his upbringing was very different. Just like the same thing about dropout, you also took that decision to make me travel alone, that too in India. So honestly, like, did you feel it's very unsafe to travel in India as a girl? How are you able to take such a decision, even if you know that I'm by myself, you don't know what could happen to me? Were you feeling okay like throughout that process?
Actually, we were having a big concern. We know that in a city, when it may happen also, right? It is too risky also. But I have a confidence, this kind of a situation in the life, it is required to ensure the safety part. She will take care of herself. Without that, without risking life, we are not going to, there is no gain without pain. Yes, we were having concern. The entire my family was against the model, but they know uh, what I am doing, maybe something great will happen, because it's a very untraditional way which I have done her upbringing. But today I'm very proud of that. That made her different, unlike all the other people. The way she is going great now. The one thing which you guys can notice that she's confidently traveling the entire world. This is the difference. This is the unique trip. Now, without fear, she can travel anywhere. Even I am doing the same with my other two kids. I have taken another assignment. It's all, the new curriculum I need to create. My son, I have taken him to a government school. Now he is in the daughter also similar way. Both of them I put a Manjeri government school. So I want to show them the difference where they can make out, and they need to experience all this.
So his way of parenting is very unique, but your parenting is also very harsh and very hurtful. So you use the strategy of demotivating someone to motivate them. And there were many things that you had told me which hurt me, but then it challenged me also. Like, you were very angry one day and then you were like, don't stay in my house. And then I got very hurt, but I it also made me realize like, okay, I should have my own space, I should take the responsibility. Then another time you told me, like, Irfana, you can never save 5 lakh after your expenses. I don't know even if you remember this, but when I hear it, it's so painful. Have you thought about the emotional impact I have when you say stuff like this, or it's completely fine for you to do this to people?
One of the reason you guys can see the background and where my home it is, because what she said to me, you are putting me a hell. You are my upbringing ended in a hell. So unless and until she need to understand what is the value she is getting, how she is blessed, there she need to understand. And also, as I told you guys earlier, even my employees hate me. They know I am the reason today who they are, but working with people like me, it is very tough. It's not easy. Our expectation is very high. Those who are working with me, they love me. Same time, they hate me also. The reason my expectation, because I need to put them in a very tough. I'll ensure whether they are with me or not with me, they are successful. Because I believe I want to be a real true leader by creating leaders, not the followers. To make the followers is a very easy thing. But I want to be a leader. I want to create millionaires. Many of those who are work with me, they all are dollar millionaires. This is the reason they love me also. The same time, the kind of experience which I got them, I ensure that they. I don't want to be kind of a people always slave. I want to be the real leaders. I think I have. It's a purposeful one. It is not a. This is the reason I think who you are today.
Like he said, he has built a lot of successful entrepreneurs, but the path to being successful is very hurtful and you have to struggle. Because I did come from a good family, my dad made sure I had simulation struggles. He made me struggle on purpose. Now that I'm little bit older, I understand what you have done and I respect the choices that you have made. But when I was growing up, I had a lot of problems with him. We had huge fights, and to this day we still fight. But now I reflect back on what you said and see from your point of view. I still haven't reached your expectations, but maybe in 5 to 10 years, where do you want to see me as your daughter? Like, what do you see me doing then? What would make you happy?
See, my definition of success is all about, success is all about perspective. The definition of success, how much we impacted to others. So, where I want to see because of your existence towards the people or the nature, what kind of an impact you have done. So I want, the more in terms of really you have transferred so many people's life. Where I have set my expectation for myself to ensure, adding value to billion. So I am working on that. How can I add value to billion? I want to touch the billions of people's. I need to be the reason of their smiling, their laughing. So I am also looking for the similar way. Maybe I set 1 billion. You can be more than billions. You will have a reason. You take a reason. You will transform the people, and now they all will say, end of the day, because of Irfana. It cannot be the directly like what Zuckerberg have done, right? In WhatsApp, every day, how many billions of people enjoying it? Are we paying on that? No. So the kind of a technology which we have, just imagine what kind of I am texting to my wife, I'll be late. It's solve the problem. The similar way you will take a issue of the world, issue of the people, or issue of the nature and solve, and you impact more than billion people. I said for 1 billion, you will have to do more than.
If you guys understood, my dad's expectations is too much, and he is very clear that if I buy a big house, I buy fancy cars, he is not going to be proud of me. He will only be proud of me if I genuinely make an impact and make a difference in someone's life. And he is maybe right. Maybe us as human is created to serve people, and that's where we truly feel satisfied. Now that I made little bit money, I feel like I get where you're coming from. Maybe if I make more money, I'll not have that similar motivation again. I'll want to do something to the world. So that's it. I hope you guys understood. He's not funding me. I'm getting nothing. Okay, that's not all true. And I'm still not a good, proud. Like I haven't made my dad and mom proud yet. I still have a long way to go. I'll just ask you one last question, and we'll end this interview. Is there any advice that you want to give to younger people right now? Because I think they're not taking commitment, they're not having they're not taking any responsibility. Is there anything you would like to tell them, even considering the job market is very bad right now? What should the young people do to succeed in this era now?
We are entering to another world here. Intelligence is going to be a product. The olden days, the muscle power was the strength. Where the machine taken the make it is irrelevant. A similar way, the intelligence is going to be irrelevant to this is the era where we are entering. So, what is my advice to the younger generation? Now, the life is all about unlearning. Unlearn, and relearn. See, we are going to witness the coming 10th years. It is going to be the biggest changes in the history we all are going to witness. So, whatever you have learned, you have to unlearn and relearn. Lifelong learning is going to be the mantra of 21st century. That is going to be the so guys, whatever you guys are doing, the shell value is 5 years. You guys will be working minimum 20 job or 20 business, not the same business. So unlearning is very, very important. The shell value of a business is maximum 5 years. This is a kind of a changes. We are going to transform. We are witnessing the biggest changes in the history. The artificial intelligence is which is going to impact. So guys, unlearn, relearn, and lifelong learning is the mantra is going to be the 21st century. Thank you all guys.
Okay, Papa, thank you for having me. I'll work hard on making you proud. I don't know if I'll reach there, but I'll try. No, high five.